I recently knit an Avenue tee by Tori Yu of Tori Knits NYC. It's a classic short sleeve t-shirt. I'd knit other patterns by Tori and I was really excited to give this one a try. Was it worth it? Absolutely. But here are a few things you're going to want to know before you cast on your own Avenue tee. My name is Michelle from Michelle's Fiber Studio podcast, and today I want to give you all the important information that you're going to need before you knit an Avenue tee. Let's start with kind of the really nitty-gritty, the specs, the yarn, the gauge, those kinds of things. This is a pattern that is written for fingering or sport weight, depending on the gauge. It is written for a gauge of 24 stitches over 4 inches, knit using a size 4 needle. I don't remember my exact gauge, but I do know that I knit mine on a size 2 needle. I'm a fairly loose knitter, and so I regularly have to go down a needle or even 2 to get a fabric that I like, and that was not a surprise that is what happened this time around as well. The yarn that I used for my sweater is from Bigfoot Yarn Company, their Wendigo sock in the Dolores colorway. It's a 75-25 merino nylon blend, and it knit up beautifully. It blocked out really, really well. I did get a little bit of stretch on it after I blocked, but I'm really happy with the finished product. The Avenue tee is written to a finished bust size of between 32 and 64 inches, and it is written to have an intended ease of 1 to 4 inches of positive ease. I'm a 35-inch bust, approximately, and my finished sweater came out to about 38 inches for a finished total of 3 inches of positive ease, which for me is just perfect. Let's talk now about the construction and sleeve shaping on this sweater. The pattern has both crew neck and V-neck versions, and Tori just added a long sleeve version in addition to the short sleeve version that the pattern originally was written for. I knit the crew neck version with short sleeves. It is intended to be a summer top after all, and it took me about 5 weeks. That said, I was gone for almost 10 days on my recent vacation and I didn't take it with me, so we'll say it took me about a month to knit. It's a top-down construction with contiguous set-in sleeves, which gives the look of a set-in sleeve, but you don't actually have to do the sewing, which is very nice. In addition, the fact that it is knit top-down allows you to try it on as you go, which does help make sure that you have a fit that is going to be just right for you. Once you've completed your yoke increases, you split the sleeves off. You're going to pick up a few stitches under the underarm when you go back for your sleeves, and of course you just knit your body. It is finished off with about 5 rounds of 1x1 ribbing at the collar, the sleeve, and the hem. Now let's take a quick second and talk about the fit adjustments and modifications that I made so that I would end up with a sweater that is just exactly the way I wanted it. Tori has written the pattern for a total length of 10 inches from armhole to the bottom of the sweater. That's a little short on me. Actually, it would be quite cropped, and I really don't like to wear cropped sweaters, so I added some length. I knit mine to about 13 inches total, and then after I blocked it, I ended up with about 13.5 inches, which is just perfect. Actually, I personally wouldn't want anything much shorter, especially on a t-shirt where I'm not intending to have a layer underneath. So what's the final verdict? An enthusiastic thumbs up. I am so thrilled with this pattern. It fits really, really good on me. It is super comfortable, and I feel like $1,000,000 when I wear it. I love Tori Yu patterns. This is the 3rd one that I've knit, and I can definitely see more in my future. Not only maybe the Avenue tee, but also some of the other sweaters and patterns that she offers. At $9.50 US dollars, it's not the most inexpensive pattern, but that said, I do feel like pattern prices are nudging a little bit higher, so it's really kind of in line with most patterns that are out there. In addition, it's a really great value. You get 2 different neck options and 2 different sleeve options for all kinds of different combinations. It is also a really well-written pattern, and I think it would make an excellent first-time sweater for an adventurous beginner. And I only say adventurous beginner because it's a lot of knitting and it's a good size project. But I really feel that anybody could knit this pattern, even if you're just getting started. Tori walks you right through step by step, and you can't go wrong. I am thrilled the way this project turned out. It was a fun and engaging piece to knit, and I have ended up with a sweater that I'll be able to have in my handmade wardrobe for many years to come. If you are looking for a classic short sleeve t-shirt with great shaping, I can't recommend this pattern enough. So, now I'm curious. Are you planning on casting on the Avenue T? Or is there another sweater that you think that I should try next? Leave it down in the comments and I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive on the Avenue T, please do hit the like button and subscribe so you can know the next time I place a pattern review or join me for my weekly podcast. Thank you so much for joining me and happy knitting.